Hello and welcome to week 1 of Computer Architecture for Everybody. This week our topic is Origins of Computing. So welcome to the class. This is my first sort of weekly lecture. We did the kickoff before. We have about 100 students in this spring 2026 session. And in the first days we got about 20 have done the homework. Part of the goal of this is for us all to kind of stay synchronized. So we're working on and checking on, and I'm debugging the stuff we're working on. But hey, if you just want to hang out and watch this and not do the homework, don't feel too bad. I'll remind you, but it's okay for you to do that. So I've standardized on office hours, Tuesdays 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time in Zoom. Course page has the URL and the code to get in. We always think of office hours as like you go in and get the professor to help you do your homework. My classes never work that way. I mean, my homework usually is not that hard. If there is a bug in my software, we do work on that in office hours. But the most common activity is just chatting about whatever comes up. And I think of you as my focus group for this class. And so if you don't have any questions, I have questions. And it's totally okay. A number of people don't really say much. You don't have to participate. You're not going to get called on. Just show up, and if something interests you, then talk. That's it. It's all Zoom. Everyone's got video and audio. There's no sort of like podium or anything like that. We just go there and talk. People different. Sometimes students share their screens. I ask them to show me something. That's what happened last week. I asked a student to show me something, and they did. That was cool, and I learned something from it. So I sent you a note about like sort of my AI Master Programmer podcast. I'm getting ready to have a podcast. Two kinds of podcasts. One is like these 40 to 90 minute reality show things where I just record where I code. I don't pre-script anything. I make mistakes. I crash and burn. And I share with you my successes and my failures. And I sent you four hours of stuff in the email. The other one, which I think will be the real podcast, will be like interviews with programmers. That'll be 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll try to do those every week or two. The things I just sent you are not public yet, but I'm using you to kind of preview them so that you can tell me what you think about it and what it talks to me. And I mean, like one of the things that came up in office hours this week is I was really surprised that I knew more about AI than some of the students in this class, because I just assume I'm late to everything. And so maybe part of what we'll learn is that I should teach an AI class. Again, I didn't think that would be the case, but this is why we're doing this. And this is why I want to hear from you and talk to you and ask you questions. So let me walk through Sugi this week. So you'll notice on the main page, I change this all the time. You can always find the office hours here. You can always find the course outline here. We still have some people who are not sure, so I put the welcome thing. I put the 3 AI coding URLs there for yucks. And in lessons, we are basically working through week 1 Origins of Computing. One of the students suggested that I add PDFs, and I've been playing a lot with PDFs and accessibility of PowerPoint, using ChatGPT, frankly, to figure that stuff out. It's kind of frustrating because, there's so many little mistakes. We got 4 videos, 24, 30, a little over just about an hour video. We have 2 assignments. The quiz is really easy, and the slide rule is really easy. Let me go ahead and do the slide rule. Let's see if this works. Because the student said they didn't get it. The assignment is to multiply 3.1 times 3. So the thing you do is you go to 3.1 with a hairline up here, and then you move B so that the 1 lines up with a hairline. And then you move the hairline to 3. Wow, that's really close to the end. Right there. It's supposed to be pretty close. And then you click on assignment to get the grading. Maybe I should fix the UI of this a little bit. So it says grade it, passed, passed. What? The final reading is more accurate. Oh boy, I hope that's not too bad. 3.1 Well, maybe B. I need to move B a little bit. Yeah, wow, picky grading. Who wrote this thing? To get more precise, let's see. We got 3.1 times 3. Yay! Okay, so now that should take that grade up to Sugi, up to the grading site. And if I see my grades, which I will see my grades. Oops, not that grade. My grades. Using a slide rule. This is the latest. I think this, does that sort? No. And so I got my grade for using a slide rule. And so that is what we are doing this week. I am checking in discussions, and it's not the greatest discussions tool. It's one I built a couple of years ago, and I'll probably start fixing it. And I've been working on the software. I built a capability this very morning to have draft announcements, and have announcements that I could edit and mark them as draft, and then put an auto publish date. So just added that feature. I'm just part of what I'm doing in this class is evolving this software. So in summary, welcome to the class. I am really enjoying the feedback I'm getting. This has been a beta test, and it's super useful to me. And thank you for your participation. Cheers.